Hey everybody! I hope everybody's having a really great weekend, but I do want to recognize that many people are not having a great weekend, myself included. I had a really tough Friday and Saturday, definitely just trying, and I didn't get much sleep because I had so much stress and really just depression. And to be honest, I can't even put a finger on exactly why that was happening. And I'm sure because of the reach out of support from my friends and my family, who were all aware that I wasn't having the best couple of days, that I'm not alone. So I just want to recognize that, and yes, for some of you, it's probably a very happy Mother's Day, and I'm so happy for you, but also for all of you that are not having the best weekend, I'm sorry, and you're not alone, and I just hope that you do find a way that you can self-care and just feel better again. So for me, when I'm really having a tough time, I have to take action at some point. So what was going on with me was that I was really shutting down for a couple of days because I just felt that every little stressor and every little issue throughout the day was just enormous, and I didn't have any room for it to really cope with it, So I just shut down, and it wasn't a good feeling shut down, when you tell yourself, I'm going to take care of myself, and you veg out on the couch and watch TV and eat lots of food that you love and things like that. It wasn't like that. It was more like I don't have the energy to do anything. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. Just really dragging. And like I said, I find that if I don't find something that can spark my interest and I can distract myself with and sort of pull myself out with, then I just stay stuck. So I don't know if y'all can relate to that. Please just say hey in the comments and just let me know, because it is nice to feel like you're not alone with things like that. So what did I do? I totally dived into self-care stuff, became completely, distracted myself and started to learn some things. Hi, Jackie. So I was thinking, a lot about different things. So obviously you all know that I am really obsessed with my nail care and nail health and making my nails look pretty now. Also, if you follow my email and stuff, I like to save money. I like to save time. I like to make life easier for myself and my fellow mamas and my friends. And, fashion, all those things really excite me. And most recently, hair, because here I am going blonder and blonder and blonder until there's no color left is going to be the ultimate goal. I'll have black underneath still, but on top it will be free of color. So with that, I've noticed that I have had an insane amount of hair loss, and I don't think that it actually changed when I bleached my hair. So when I was pregnant with my kids, I had no hair loss. My hair was so thick, so shiny, so healthy. And, I just contributed that to being pregnant and whatever the pregnancy does to her hormones and whatever, your body. It's just magical, right? It does all these crazy things. Not all good things, but it does do some. But then afterwards, my hair went back to normal, the way it was before I was pregnant, which was just lots of hair loss. And even though it was thick, I'm lucky that it's thick because I lose so much of it, and not shiny and just not healthy looking like it was when I was pregnant. Like, I noticed a big difference. I actually noticed a big difference in my nails too, but that's another story. So that's interesting about the teeth. So what I found out, like, while I'm spiraling this weekend, right? I'm just like looking into things and doing all this research about hair products and like what I'm doing to my hair. Like, what am I doing to it? Because I am using products that have been recommended to me, you know, from stylists and stuff that have done my hair in the past. And it's not that I haven't liked the products. It's more that I just haven't ever paid attention to like what I'm putting in my hair or on my skin. Because you just don't really, I don't know, young and dumb, I don't know, what is it? You just don't pay attention to it. So I did some research and I found out that there are some yucky things in most of the hair products that I use, even though they were recommended. So some of them don't have some of these ingredients, but a lot of them do. And I'm just gonna tell you, like, I made some notes because I was really like getting into this. So, you know how you get like just this happy feeling when you have like super sudsy shampoo and conditioner, that it's like, you know, you feel like everything's just getting all clean, it's crispy, it makes that suds noise, like it's lathering up and it just feels like so great, right? Well, I found out that that sudsy stuff is most likely sulfates. So you probably have heard of sulfates before and heard that they're not so great for you. A lot of products now are sulfate free, but some of the stuff that you just grab like over the counter is sulfatey, and it makes like those suds. So the suds, even though as fulfilling as they are to listen to, they are very drying. They dry out the scalp, they dry out the hair shaft, and they attract in turn dirt and grime and oils. So it makes, like, over time, it makes you feel like you need to do it more often. You need to use it more often because, you know, your shaft and your scalp is like greasy or whatever. It feels dirty. But the more that you use the sulfate shampoo or conditioner that has that ingredient in it, the more drying your hair becomes, the more weak, the more brittle, and the more frizz that you end up getting over time. So to choose like a sulfate-free shampoo, conditioner, or hair products is better in the long run because you're gonna lock in like your moisture, and it also helps hold on to color. So, which reminds me, so this is one of the products, I just grabbed one because I was like running outside, the kids were napping. This is one of the products that I use. Don't mind my nails because they're in between. I'm gonna put on an ombre in a little bit. Oh, I dropped my notes. So this I had, you know, in my shower. I actually just used it, and I was curious, you know, all the products. I'm looking at all the labels now, see what the heck I'm putting on myself. So this one, you know, it is sulfate free, which is great. So it doesn't have that, but it does have some other things that are not great. The other thing that it is free of is parabens. So I'm going to tell you about parabens real quick because that is in a lot of our products. So basically it's can y'all see me? Basically it's an inexpensive preservative. It's like a filler. It is used in a lot of hair products. It's used in a lot of skin products. So you could even like probably look at like your lotions and stuff and see, or like hand soaps and whatever, and see if it's in there. It's actually banned in Europe. So that to me kind of stood out, like, because what do they know that we don't know, right? So it's banned in Europe. It causes skin sensitivities, rashes, allergic reactions, and it clogs hair follicles. And what that does, clogging hair follicles, makes your hair fall out. So my shampoo actually that I had been using has parabens. Some of the leave-in products that I've been using in my hair have parabens. So that makes a lot of sense to me that my hair is freaking falling out all the time. So I found that out this weekend. It also works on fading your color. So that really sucks, right? Because if you're somebody that goes and gets all these fun colors put in your hair, get your hair colored at the salon, that costs a lot of money. And this, like, you know, of course this pops into my head because of the money and time saving stuff, is like, I would rather use a product that is going to save my color over time rather than fade it. And then I have to go and spend more, you know, money at the salon and more time. Like, I really don't have time to sit in a salon. I really don't. Like, my kids need me, you know, it's a busy life, and I don't like to. I don't like the smells. I don't like the noises. I don't like sitting there and being exhausted. So, parabens, not good for the hair. And I also have skin allergies, tons of skin allergies to all kinds of soaps. I'm talking like laundry soaps. I'm talking like most smelly soaps. I mean, I have to be really careful because not only will I'll have a real allergic reaction, like not only just a, you know, local skin reaction, but I've had hives and anaphylaxis before because of Tide, actually. No offense, Tide, sorry, mentioned your product, but it's you know, it's me. But I think about that is like, what other products am I using that have parabens that, you know, can cause these skin sensitivities and allergic reactions? Maybe if I completely eliminated all the parabens, maybe I wouldn't have any problems. Okay, so next, alcohol. Alcohol is in this hair product. And again, I really don't want to like pick on them. I mean, to be honest, I've just never thought about it to look at the ingredients. So nobody's fault, right? It's a very popular hair stuff company. But alcohol should be used very sparingly if it's going to be in your products, because obviously we know that it's drying. So when it's in, you know, in big amounts, like you can tell, you know, the order of the ingredient list, right? So like if they're closer to the top, then that's more amount that you have in your product. So if you have alcohol somewhere close to the top on your ingredient list, you can be sure that it's drying the heck out of your hair and your scalp. So yeah, you can find that usually in like most shampoos and like hairsprays. So alcohol should be used sparingly, if at all, and it's better just to not use it. I can't really say this word because it's spelled like PHT. Like, what? How do you make that sound? But I'm just gonna guess. Folates are in a lot of products, including this one I got right here. So folates, I found out, and I was not happy about this when I saw that it was in pretty much everything on my shelf. It interferes with your endocrine system, which means that it's interfering with your hormones, which means if you're having a tough weekend and you're soaking yourself in a tub full of folates, you're probably doing yourself some disservice. So it is in my hair products. It is in my bath products. Super not good thing to be immersing yourself with. So be careful with that, because over time of using that, you know, over and over on your scalp or on your body, it's going to affect your hormones. And I don't know about you, but I don't need any help with hormone issues. The last thing that I want to talk about is silicone. So that is in a lot of shampoo and conditioners, and silicone is another like cheap filler type thing. So this is super gross. And don't hate me for telling you, because I know you're gonna like try it now. Just look on TikTok, you'll see tons of videos doing this. So silicone, over time of using it, it coats your hair. It is super water resistant, so when you're washing your hair, it doesn't really come out very easily, if coming off at all. It gives you instant shine and bounce, so it has that satisfying, you know, instant gratification if you're using a product with silicone in your hair. However, it will cause waxy buildup. So, like I was saying, the TikTok thing, if you take your hair and take a pair of scissors and scrape down your hair, and you have a film that comes, a waxy film that comes off, that is the silicone you've been using. So check your products, because that is kind of nasty, right? So like I said, it's water resistant, it's difficult to rinse, and you guessed it, it clogs your hair follicles and pores, which causes hair loss. So guys, all these things that I was doing for so long, literally causing my hair to fall out. And it's everywhere. It's in so much. Like, I mean, I have shelves upon shelves of hair products that I've had over time because I care about my hair, and I thought I was doing the right thing, but apparently not. So tonight at 7 p.m. I do have this new group that I started, where I did dive in and jump into this new business adventure that I'm excited about, where it has, right now, it's a very, very, very new business. It's actually only like 2 weeks old. So, but I'm loving it so far. So I grabbed my consultant kit for it, and there's a shampoo, there's a conditioner, there's a leave-in treatment, and there's an oil. Oh, and there's a heat treatment, which I'm also excited about, because I pretty much always either wave or straighten my hair, and the stuff I'm using has all this icky crap in it. So it's called Audere, and I do have a group, so if you want to come to find out more about the stuff tonight, you can. I'm doing a little party at 7 p.m. Eastern, and I'll put the link to my group in the comments here, so you can check it out. But let me bring it all to a head here. Everything that I just mentioned that is in most products that you buy, we don't have them in these products. And actually, we have really amazing ingredients found from like all over the world, which I will talk about tonight more in detail. And see, hair is falling out. That work to really nourish, heal, promote growth, promote thickness, just all these really amazing ingredients that is in this new product line. So yes, it is a small product line right now because we just launched 2 weeks ago. You know, it's crazy. So I feel just really, you know, even though I had this terrible weekend, I feel like it brought me to this point. It's so weird how things like that happen. You know, I was feeling really low and down, and I needed something to distract me and make me feel excited again. And it just came to me with a little bit of research. So I hope you guys join me tonight. I do, and check it out. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm kind of learning along with you, so it's fun. But I hope you guys have a good weekend. Bye.